Good morning to my amazing fans, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your host, this is your guy, DLG Reppin. I'm bringing you another live and exclusive football video on the context of football, live and direct on YouTube. I've bought the papers today, and I'm going to talk about a few things that's been said by players or management. And I'm going to start off with Andre Gray's rage rant. And that's how black English players are treated within the England squad and whenever they play for England. And I'm going to read a few things here in the newspaper. For crying out loud. That I've highlighted, excuse me, it will come to me. It's, Andre in race rage, basically. It's claimed that Andre Gray has claimed England's black players are disliked by half the country. The Watford ace hinted black stars may have true boycott the Three Lions, so racism will finally be tackled in the wake of George Floyd's death. Subsequent protest. Gray 28 said, "Us black players, we make a lot of the England of the world football. Yeah, we make a lot up of the football world. We got some of the best players that are playing for England." Well, you only have to look at Jadon Sancho and Raheem Sterling, and we know how good they are. Both world-class players, so we're blessed in that sense. But still hated by half of the country, and that's exactly what Andre Gray has said, and he's right. We're hated by half of the country, and why? I'm going to read some more. We've got a platform to do it. Things have to change, because especially boys playing for England, for me, they get discriminated against a lot. I feel like half the country does not even like them because of the colour of their skin. Of course, it's always been that case for generations and generations, even from the day black people first come to the country. Always looked at as they was always looked at as different, in a negative vibe, treated as slaves, violated against, if not being spat out, punched in the face for no reason. Those were the days beyond 50, 60 years ago. But anyway, keeping it football. So let me read on. I feel half of the country does not even like them because of the colour of their skin. That is the same thing people will resort back to, racism, when things are not going well, or when someone misses a chance. When it's going well, you'll be their hero. That's what needs to change. We need to keep our foot on the gas and keep pushing it. If it means not playing and whatever, then so be it. Because at the end of the day, I don't think England would be the team it is now without black footballers. We've got the power and now need to push it. Gray believes shocking footage of a police officer kneeling on Floyd's neck in the US and the worldwide reaction by the Black Lives Matter campaign should be a turning point in the fight for equality. Exactly. That is exactly the nail hit on the head by Andre Gray there. You know? Now the unity is there, now it's time for the government all over the world to do their part now, and to do their part for the best of good, for the great of good. Society has to be taught, and not just by parents, but education as well. I think racism should be a big subject in primary, secondary schools, especially primary schools. That's my personal opinion, you know, and therefore young children can know what a cohesive unit is, no matter what skin colour, what continent, religions, background, whatever, wherever someone comes from. You don't judge them by how they look. Judge them by how they behave. Judge them by how they are as a human being. Reading on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to read a little bit here. He told TalkSport it's been a real pinnacle for the movement, and it's finally got the attention that's been needed for all these years. When things are not right, they need to be said, to be put out there. Otherwise, it is brushed under the carpet. Liverpool and England star Trent Alexander-Arnold also believes the worldwide protest could inspire people. The 21-year-old told Sky Sports, "I hope this is the moment we see real change and permanent change. Permanent change for the better and greater good, if you ask me." So, do you believe Andre Gray has a point? If you feel that he has a point or not, then drop your comments below in my comment section. Yeah, below. Please do that. Drive the thumbs up like button as much as you can, and then remember, do subscribe to my channel. Yeah, that's DLG Reppin. That's the name of my channel. Yeah. Smash that red subscribe button for me, left, right, and centre, and smash it passionately. More subscribers, the better for me, and the better for you. Yeah, we're both working together on this platform. So moving on, in other news, Liverpool will be given the opportunity to play at Anfield. So basically, after talks and talks, they get to play a home game. I'm going to read a little bit here. Liverpool have been handed the chance to win the title at Anfield after a police U-turn. Jurgen Klopp's Reds had been told any game where they had the potential of claiming the crown was high risk and had to be played at a neutral venue. Police wanted to avoid fans gathering outside the ground due to COVID-19 fears. That would have meant the Reds match with Crystal Palace, their second game after the restart, being moved to Manchester. But after more than a week of intensive discussions between Prem chiefs, the police, government and the local councils, plus the safety representatives, league bosses confirmed that Liverpool will host the Eagles in their home ground on June 24. Klopp's side, 25 points clear, and just needs 6 points to guarantee the club's debut Premier League crown and first league title since 1990. They could even win it on June 21 at Everton if Manchester City lose to Arsenal. I can't see that happening. In their game on June 17, Prem sources said council chiefs and the police gave the green light for the Palace clash at Anfield. An insider confirmed Merseyside police and the safety advisory group for Anfield were both happy for the match to be played as a home game behind closed doors. Liverpool will find out on Monday if the Everton match will be staged at Goodison or if neutral territory will be required. I hope it's staged at Everton. I hope home and away games are staged where home and away games belong, in my personal opinion. What is it with these fucking venues? I just can't understand it. Can you lot understand it? Home and away games at neutral venues. It's just bollocks. If you've got your views on this, yeah, then yeah, leave it in the comment section below. Home and away games are meant to be played where home and away games belong. That's the whole idea of having a league. That's part of the whole idea of creating a league in the first place. Whether it's the old First Division to the Premier League or whatever league you call it. All right, the Premier League was created and formed in 1992. And I've tried to explain to individual that I know, but they don't get it. Anyway, enough of that. But however, whether home advantage and away advantage should still stand in my book, in my personal view. If you want to have a discussion, then yeah, you know what you have to do. drop that comment below, yeah? Anyway, moving on in other news. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta said that he said that we are in perfect shape and he can't wait to return to the Etihad. I'm going to read a bit of this. I'm not going to stay too long. Right, I'm going to read a bit of this, yeah? Mikel Arteta says Arsenal are in perfect shape to come flying out of the traps when they launch football's long-awaited comeback. The Gunners are in process of organising a couple of warm-up games, probably against Charlton Athletic and Brentford, as they put the finishing touches to their return to action. However, this is what has been said where I've highlighted. Etihad chief Pep Guardiola's former number 2 said, going back to Manchester City for the first time is going to be very special. It's going to be a very special day for me, and I am really looking forward to it. Wow. So you're looking forward to a special day back at the Etihad, eh? It's a shame there's going to be no fans. So you're going to have another look at the home changing room, yeah? Well, you're going to... if anyone at Arsenal Football Club is going to motivate us to get those 3 points, those possible famous 3 points at the Etihad, only you can do it, Mikel Arteta. You've come back from the coronavirus. You've come back fitter and stronger and bigger and better for it. And you're the only one that can motivate us to get those 3 points. Or not show enough motivation for us to get a slapping like we did at the Etihad, at the Emirates. However, I trust in you, Arteta. I know it's like you've only had 15 games as an Arsenal manager, but you've done all right. You've not done too bad. So continue your good work, with the players, and make sure they stay grounded to the core, especially when it comes to discipline. Right, moving on. He says here, at the moment we have just started to crawl, and soon we must walk, run, and then sprint. What a way to sum it up. What a way to classify that. We have to start from somewhere. So we're walking again. So he says that we're walking again, and then we're going to run and then sprint. Well, I'll bear those words in mind. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, or ladies to the ladies, to the men, or should I say to the ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I'm going to wrap it up here and say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And just drop your comments below. Smash the thumbs up like button as much as possible. And the last but not least, the big one, the main one, is to smash that subscribe button for me, left, right and centre. Get on that subscribe button and push this channel to another level. And for those of you that are becoming fans of me, then I'll say thank you for your support. I appreciate the love, and I appreciate you guys bearing with me in patience. So yet again, your host, DLG Reppin, I'm out for now. And speaking of which, there's a possibility that I may not be back in time to do an afternoon show. However, I may be able to do an evening show because I think I'm going to have a long day. And that's helping my baby sister move into a nice place. So just bear with me, yeah? Otherwise, tomorrow it's the full whack as per usual. Morning, afternoon and evening. That's how I roll. And that's how I will always roll. Have a nice day, every human being all over the world. And I'll be back with more context. Thank you.